Welcome to video 1-6, multiply complex numbers. Before I get to the example, just a little bit of background. The square root of -1, you try that in your calculator, you'll get undefined or something like that, error domain. We've defined the square root of -1 to be I. It's called the imaginary unit. I squared comes up a lot in our computations. So I squared is -1 times -1, the square root of -1 times the square root of -1, which is simply going to be -1. Again, recall the square root of smiley face times the square root of smiley face is smiley face. So that's how we remember that. A complex number is a number in the form a plus bi. This is the real component. This is the imaginary component. All right, so that's the background information. Now let's get to our example. All right, so example. Multiply 2 minus 3i times 4 plus 5i. And all we're going to do is use FOIL and combine like terms. Okay, first times first, 8. Outer times outer, plus 10i. Inner times inner, minus 12i. Last times last, minus 15i squared. All right, combining like terms, I've got 8 minus 2i. I squared, recall, is -1. So minus 15 times minus 1 is really plus 15. And then I've got a like term, I've got an 8 and I've got a 15. I can combine those and get 23 minus 2i. Recall, complex numbers were in the form a plus bi. You always want to put the real part first. Don't ever report your answer as minus 2i plus 23. So 23 minus 2i. I will just leave my answer like that. And there you have it, how to multiply two complex numbers.